Good morning, students. In the previous class, I have already finished exercise 7.3, number 1. Now start number 2. First, you see what is the question. The question number 2 question is AD is an altitude of an isosceles triangle ABC in which AB equals to AC, so that B1 AD bisects BC and B2 AD bisects angle A. There are two proofs are there. First, you have to draw the figure. I am drawing the figure. You see here, ABC is an isosceles triangle in which AB equals to AC and AD is the altitude. Means I have drawn the perpendicular. You see, I am written given here. ABC is an isosceles triangle in which AB equals to AC and AD is the altitude of triangle ABC. Okay. Then two proof. You see, there are two bits are there. To prove, you have to write two bits. B1 AD bisects BC and B2 AD bisects angle A. Okay. Now we go to the proof part. You see, between triangle ADB and ADC. You see here, between triangle ADB and ADC, you have to compare. You see, this is 90 degree and this is also 90 degree, and this is AB and this is AC. This is given AB equals to AC because this is an isosceles triangle. And AD, this line is common to the both the triangles. So by the RHS congruence rule, R for right angle, H for hypotenuse, and S for side. So by the RHS congruence rule, the two triangles ADB and triangle ADC are congruent to each other. You have seen already known that this is the sign of the congruency. So by the CTCT, BD equals to CT. You see here, so by the CTCT, this part equals to this part. So our implies AD bisects BC, means this line bisects the total BC line. Okay. Then B2. Then B2, what is the proof? The B2 have to prove AD bisects angle A. Since triangle ADB is congruent to triangle ADC, we have already proved in B2 So then by the CTCT, BAD equals to CAD. You see this angle equals to this angle. Because this part equals to this part, so front of this angle equal to this angle and front of this side equals to this angle. These two angles are equal to each other. Means if the two angles are equal to each other, that means AD bisects total angle BAC. Okay, this you see, this the B2 also proof is complete. Then number 3 question you see here. What is the question in the book? Number 3 question. Two sides AB and BC and median AM of one triangle ABC are respectively equal to sides PQ, QR and the median PN of triangle PQR. So that here also two proofs are there. First we have to prove triangle APN is congruent to triangle PQN, and again triangle ABC is congruent to triangle PQR. Okay. You see, this is the figure. In this figure, ABC and PQR are two triangles. AB equals to PQ, BC equals to QR, and AM equals to PN. These are the two medians. Means this is the midpoint. Means AM is the midpoint of BC and QR, and AM is the midpoint of QR. You see, this is the given. I have also written ABC and PQ are two triangles, such that AB equals to BC and median AM of triangle ABC are respectively equal to the sides PQ, QR and median PN of the triangle PQR. That is AB equals to PQ, BC equals to QR and AM equals to PN. Then you go to the two proof. What is the two proof? We have to prove triangle ABM is congruent to triangle PQN. You see, this we have to prove this triangle ABM is congruent to triangle PQN, and B2 triangle ABC is congruent to triangle PQR. Means we have to prove two whole triangles, means triangle ABC whole triangle is congruent to triangle PQR. Okay. Then you go to the main part of this solution. This is the proof part. Since BC equals to QR, you see BC equals to QR. This one is given, and since AM and AN are the midpoints of BC and QR, so half of BC also equals to half of QR. Means BM equals to QN. So I have written here, since BC equals to QR given, so half of BC equals to half of QR, means half is multiplied to both the sides. So half of BC equals to BM, and here half of QR equals to QN. So these two lines are equal to each other. Now go to take the congruency of the two triangles. between triangle ABM and PQN. You see here the figure between triangle ABM and PQN. This line equal to this line. This one is given, and this side equals to this side is to medians also equal. This one also given. Now you have to prove that BM equals to QN. So between the two triangles by side congruence rule. You see this one is the side, this one also side, this one also side. So by the side congruence rule, the two triangles ABM is congruent to triangle PQN. Okay, this one is proved, is complete. Now B2 proof is triangle ABC equals to congruent to triangle PQN. You see, since the two triangles ABM and PQN are congruent to each other, so by the simplicity angle B, you see here angle B equals to angle Q. Why this angle B equals to angle Q? Because you have already known that AM equals to PM. So simplicity means the front angle of these equal sides. Means since this side and this side is equal, the front angle equals to this angle, and here the front angle of this PN equals to this angle. So these two angles are equal to each other. So now we go to take the congruency of triangle ABC and triangle PQR. Okay, I have already written here since triangle ABM is congruent to triangle PQN, prove from I by the simplicity angle B equals to angle Q. So now between triangle ABC and triangle PQR, you see here AB equals to PQ, this one is given. Now we prove that angle B equals to angle Q. Now proved ever, then BC equals to QR, this is also given. So by the side angle side congruence rule, two triangles ABC is congruent to triangle PQR. Okay. This number 2 is number 3 also finished. I have given a homework here. You see here, practice all the theorems 2 times, because if you not practice the theorem, you cannot understand the solutions. Thank you, students.